Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise, with another episode of Skyrim Anniversary Edition, episode 31. 31. Alright, we're on Aldean's Wall. And I think I did a little side thing on my way there, so I haven't got there yet. Oh no, we're here. We've been attacked by these Formosians, or whatever you call them. See what's going on down there. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Esbern. That's my guy. Apologize. Got a little excited there. Is he okay? Yeah, he's gonna live. He can't die. Thank God. Alright.
Never should have come here.
I got the same problem with my horse. Sometimes he gets a little bit too close and looks like a coin bag. There we go.
Anyone see anything?
I'm warning you. Back off.
Garlic. Love garlic. Somebody's shooting at me. Where? There he is. Alright, I'll get to you. I'll get to you.
You can still run. It's not too late.
Why is he stuck down there? Oh, a book. Hell yeah. And it improves block increase to 23. Awesome.
You've brought this on yourself.
Alright, I'm going to head up there and take care of the irritating arrow guy.
I swear I'll kill you. You won't live to see tomorrow.
Where'd she go? There she is. Fire salt. Yep, I need a few more of those. I've got a whole bunch stashed back at the farm. And here's the entrance. I think Delphine's going to meet us there. There she is.
Never should have come.
Hold on.
You'll have to do better. Come on. Too slow.
That's a good arrow. Can't get it though. They've gone way ahead of me. They'll probably wipe everything out. That's fine. I'm more interested in loot and ingredients and collecting stuff, because I usually travel on my own anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll miss out on some experience points. But I'll get the chest. Now you see how it's dark back here? Let's light it up. And now you can see anything that's back in here. And there's nothing. You can only have one at a time, but I just want to see what's down in here. I played this like 8 years ago, so I kind of remember it, but I don't. Uh-oh, harvest jumper.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
We should be careful. There's no telling what traps and wards the ancient blades may have set. We'd best be careful in here.
get a little ore mine while we're at it. Sometimes up there in the left-hand corner you get like a gem or a flawless gem. Okay. So what do we got to do here now? We got to turn these to match something. And that, I think that falls down if I'm... You got to find the broken ones, and that will show you. But for some reason, I'm not seeing them. Here's the one we want to come down right here. Oh, I see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So you just put them in that order. All right.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Really? I don't see that.
Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever
There
you
we
did,
go.
it worked.
It worked,
Let's see
okay.
what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Sorry,
Esbern's
guys.
right. Look like pressure.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
So how do I make it safe?
We'll
Yes.
cross once it's safe.
Oh, I see. All right, I'm just going to run for it.
Be
It's
careful.
safe now. Let's move.
Yes, yes. I think we must be close to the entrance.
I've got it on easy mode so I don't get too much damage. Otherwise, that could have been maybe killed me. Oh yeah.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts, no doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look
Try
here.
dripping blood
You
onto
see
the
how the
carving
ancient
on the
blades
floor.
reveal Freeman Cyrodiil? Amazing, eh? To be standing at the very entrance to Skyhaven Temple itself. That's all, This whole place appears to be a shrine to Riemann.
If you need
He
help
ended
drawing
the
some
Akaviri
blood,
invasion under
let me know.
mysterious circumstances, you recall?
let's get this door open and see what we've got. That's done it. Look, it's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim Temple.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
I'm sure it's going to try to kill me, whatever it is. Yeah, oh yeah, a torch works also. In fact, it works better.
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact.
Let's see if I can put one on the ceiling.
Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead. Shaw's boat, here it is. Aldrin's Wall, so I've never seen it before. 32nd era Akaviri style.
The only advantage is I don't have to carry the torch. And I think it's like 8 pounds. It's kind of heavy. Oh yeah. 2 books so far today. And level up. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's do Magicka. And there we go. That was a lot of money right there.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war.
Okay, that goes outside.
Here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't
That doesn't do shit. Alright, let's do this.
The Akaviri were not a straightforward people.
Okay, those all go outside.
Mythic symbol. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used to shout in Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something like this.
Now the backpacks are if you're doing the survival mode. And I've got them already, but that survival mode got old quick. You're just constantly cooking. It does make the game harder if you're into that kind of thing. if you got a lot of time on your hands. And I like the fact that they offer it. That's all these games, when they offer more stuff and people can turn them on and off if they want them, I think that's the best thing a team can do.
Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place. In search of the dragon. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now we need...
Alright, I'll probably just fast travel there. It would be a nice ride over there, though. So that's going to be way over here. If you get separated from your horse, just fast travel. It will pop up where you're at. And there he is. Get you up out here out of the way.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Lostovakin, Strundul, Rockventinvak, Bardonax.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Parthenax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax.
Guess I can't go through there yet.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Look. Va. Kor. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Silver ore vein. Diamond added. There you go. I'm just going to run through it because it's really not doing any damage to me. Oh, never mind. Oh, look at that view. Wow. Hold on. I need to get some points. Oh yeah.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as... Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate? And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Motmahus, even to the dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rakmul. And he is no fool, ni me. Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknuz Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today, seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Sulyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot-Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Vomindok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time, perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran, incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Arc Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Okay, I've already got Fus. So let's go Faim.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Arc Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Arc Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare? Dremyolok, greetings. Sum Arc Mora.
This is as close as you can get to a dragon and not try to kill you. Alright, that was a lot of information. A lot. So let's go see what we got on the shouts. See if there's anything I've got to... Okay, so we got 2 of those, all of the unrelenting force, all of the throw voice, marked for death, one of those, one of those, one of those. Got all 3 for clear skies. Come with Theral. Okay. Alright, now let's see. Optional. Talk to Esbern or talk to learn the location of the Elder Scroll. Okay, that's optional. And I've already talked to him. Why isn't that marked off?
Speak. I will listen.
Okay.
Lok Thum.
Alright, let's fast travel back over to and talk to this guy, Esbern. Oh man, they've set up shop here. I collect books, and if you see down there it says take, you're not stealing it, so you can take it. And if it's part of the game, it won't let you or make you stay there. Boy, they got food set up and everything. They've been busy while I was gone. Now if I can just find them. Okay, I'm going to find them. I'm out of time anyway. Thank you for watching. If you get a chance, go check out ProAdvertisersClub. Also, check out my eBay store, KGMJAM. Please like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you for being here. And like and subscribe so you can catch another episode when I put it out. Thank you, and have a nice day.